invited to beseech our Lord the graces that we need, also to bless ourselves with His grace, His power, His love, His protection. So dear friends, let's reflect what our Holy Mother, the Church, wants to teach us today, which is Laetare Sunday. Is considered the midst of Lent. The Church wants us to take a break and to reflect what we have done and what is going to happen in the next weeks, and to refresh our mind, our will, with a fresh fervor in order to keep persevering to the end of Lent with our resolutions. So first, let's reflect upon the epistle of today. So, is it Abraham, the two wives of Abraham? One was a slave, Agar. The other was his own legitimate wife, Sarah. But the important thing to reflect today is that St. Paul speaks of us children of God as children of the free women, with the freedom that Christ has gained for us. So we have to here to remember what is freedom. Freedom is the faculty that God gave to us in our will in order to choose among many good things that God is offering to us. So it is freedom to do good things, to think good things only. This is the freedom if we are doing it in the grace of God, we're doing it for God, to please God. So whatever we do, as St. Augustine says, love God in this way, and you do whatever you want. That is freedom. Once we are with God, in God, doing His will, we have many good things in life we can do in order to fulfill our duties and to be also joyful and happy in this life. So, evil things is not an option. Evil things have no right to existence. So when liberalism, people who are in the modern world, they say that liberty is the freedom to do whatever they want, whatever they choose. That means slavery. It's precisely Agar. So we are children of God, free by God, by Christ, to go to heaven one day, doing good in Him. That's the freedom of the children of God. But if we, by this deceitful freedom, we do whatever we want, we are going to be prey of the devil, of sin, and we will become slaves of sin. It's very, very clear in the gospel that whoever sins becomes a slave of sin, means of the devil. So precisely this is the great lie of the modern world. They offer to them a freedom that God never offered up to them. And the modern world teach, and the modern church teach these poor, deceived people that God is happy if they are free to do whatever they want. By doing that, they are making them slaves to the devil. Really. This is behind this teaching of our Lord Jesus Christ, St. Paul, in this gospel of today, this epistle of today. He said, "It is we, brethren, that we are children of the promise, now and then. The son who was born in the course of nature persecutes the son whose birth is a spiritual birth." So those who are living in the natural level, those who are living with the human liberty, which is a false liberty, they persecute those who are the children of God, those who are really free from the chains of sin of the devil, who are on their way to heaven. This is announced from the very beginning of the Genesis. The seed of the serpent will persecute the seed of the women, of the Blessed Virgin Mary, of our Lord Jesus Christ. So St. Paul asks, but what does our scripture say? Rid thyself of the slave and her son. It cannot be that the son of the slave should divide the inheritance with the son of the free women. This is completely a passage against false ecumenism. Rid thyself from that slavery. That women who will make you a slave, which is a sin, the mother of all capital sins, pride. We become slaves. So the modern world, we have to get rid of them, of the worldly world, of the modernism, liberalism. It's very clear. Rid thyself of the slave and her son. So the works of the devil, the pomps of the world of the devil, what they offer to us. Exactly what the modernist church did it. They embrace the son of the slave, they put them into the house, and cannot go together, the son of God and the son of the devil. So by accepting in the son of the slave of the world, of the nation, as St. Paul, automatically they are expelling, excommunicating, or putting away in persecution the son of God, the son of Christ. So he said, you see, brethren, that we are sons of the free women, not of the slave. Such is the freedom which Christ has won for us. This is the whole reason of Lent, of the passion and death of our Lord, to make us free from sin, free from eternal death, free from the devil. It's very clear. This is in the midst of Lent. St. Paul is teaching us this. So this complements with the gospel of today, when our Lord was crossing the Sea of Galilee with the apostles. And they have seen the miracles that our Lord performed over the sick. So the sick people were going over our Lord, touching Him, going after Him. That they will at least touch the brim of His garment, and they will be healed. It's what we're supposed to, people should be doing now with this virus going around. They just should go to our Lord Jesus Christ with faith and hope, trusting and confident in His help, and the Blessed Virgin Mary. One Hail Mary should be enough to protect us from whatever. One Our Father should be protecting us enough. Holy water, doing with faith. Holy water cannot at all carry the virus to you at all. Cannot, of course not. Holy water precisely is to touch something which comes from God in order to heal you in your soul first and after in your body. It's elemental for whoever has the faith that the holy water font is to heal you, is the hand of God healing you in your soul and in your body. It's impossible that it's going to carry something that going to damage us. Something elemental, catechism for children. Of course, you are not going to be contaminated by taking holy water. Of course not. On the contrary, we grab the sacred things of our Lord in order to be healed. You know? So now is the event of the great miracle of the multiplication of bread. Our Lord was putting them to test. So it's the same case of the virus. So if we are really lacking some material things, our Lord is going. It means that our Lord is putting us on tests, proving our faith. He multiplied the bread and the fishes. He's going to do it, of course. If he already died for us on the cross, he already opened to us to heaven, he already defeated the devil and sin through his most painful passion and death. Of course, he is going to give us bread if we need bread. He is going to give us health if we need health. It's good for our souls. Of course. Where is our faith? No? Where is our practice of our faith? And even there were leftovers. So our Lord wanted to be sure for us, for our teaching, that still there were 12 baskets of leftovers. So that we will have plenty. So this is why he said, look after my kingdom and its justice, and the rest will be added upon you, unto you. So we should not be worried at all about what we are going to eat, what we are going to put on, how we are going to heal from the sickness. We cannot be worried at all, dear faithful. And this is exactly what we have to bring upon our families and the world, this message. Those who had placed their trust, their lot in our Lord's hands, have nothing to fear. St. Paul says, if we are with our Lord, who is against us? And he names the powers of hell, the principalities, the powers of this world. Nothing can separate us from Christ. He said, nothing at all. Nothing can separate us from Christ. Our Lord of Guadalupe, when Juan Diego was very frightened or fearful because his uncle was dying, so Juan Diego preferred to go to get a priest for his uncle instead of going to his appointment with the Blessed Virgin Mary of Guadalupe. Our Lady rebuked him and said, little Juan Diego, why are you so afraid? I am here not your mother, I am here not who are your mother. Are you not under the folding of the cross? Are you not under my mantle protection? Are you not under my arms, my folded arms? And she said, is there by chance anything else you need besides myself? That is the answer for all those who are frightened with this virus, or the government, or the punishments of the government, or the fines, or whatever evil. Our Lady said to us, to Juan Diego, is there by chance anything else you need besides myself? No, mother. No, dear mother, there is nothing. Forgive me for hesitating, for being fearful against reason. It's unreasonable, and it's also against the faith to be so frightened. Running for the stores, to empty the stores, to secure my next 3 months of store for food. Of course not. It's too much. It's out of reason, out of measure. Where is the trust of the Blessed Virgin Mary and our Lord? So rather, we should be healing first our soul in this situation. People should be flocking after confession, after the Blessed Sacrament, after rosaries, processions, way of the cross, meditations, reading, spiritual reading, examination of conscience, asking forgiveness of their missed drawings with the neighbor, doing charity to the others in order to make up for our faults, our sins. Whoever is going to die, if anyone is going to die, our faith tells us to make amendments to fix your spiritual life first. Because we have to die sooner or later. No one of us can presume to be alive at midnight. No, any one of us can be dead at midnight or by 5 p.m. So this is why the Catholic is supposed to be ready to die. So why to be frightened for a virus who may kill you? It's out of reason. out of the range of our Holy Catholic faith. It's out. And if we have to be together praying, prudence, but still we cannot forsake at all our spiritual duties with God. At all. So it's especially people should be flocking to the confessionaries and to be doing a confession of life of their own life, of the whole life, and to say rosaries and to do acts of charity. Now, what we can foresee is that in the near future, people will need our help in many ways. In many ways. So we should be preparing to help out people. There are many ways we can help out. It's not just our physical presence. But remember that the Gospel also tells us that whatever we do with one of the little ones, we do it to our Lord Himself. Remember the Gospel, our Lord said to those who He said to His left, go with the devils to the eternal punishment, because I was hungry and you don't give me nothing to eat. I was thirsty and you didn't give it to me to drink. I was sick and you didn't visit me. So whatever we do to the other, we do it to our Lord Jesus Christ. It's a very powerful commandment of charity. It's coming up for us. This is why, in the end, we should be resigned to be sick if God wants, to die if God wants, but we will give our life practicing our faith, putting God in first place, the neighbor for the love of Christ in second place, and myself, I will forget about myself. So dear faithful, let's stir up our faith, because people will need our faith, our encouragement, our example, our charity, our prayers. So, if the others are fearful or frightened, we cannot be like that, like them. Because we are children of the free women. We are children of the Blessed Virgin Mary, the one who always did good and always never committed sin. So she's the free woman by excellence, the Blessed Virgin Mary, because she always was from the Immaculate Conception on doing good and receiving good things. Nothing evil at all ever happened to her or passed through her hands. So she's a free woman. We are children of the Blessed Virgin Mary, and we cannot fear at all. Otherwise, we are committing a sin against faith and hope and charity. So let's stir up our faith and ask this grace, this Mass, which has infinite power, to give us this grace that we need to confront these situations, which are moments of graces for us, moments of sanctification for us, moments to pay off our purgatory and to amend our lukewarmness and negligence of the past. It's the moment to do a good Lent, doing this in a spirit of great charity and great faith and hope. To the Blessed Virgin Mary and our Lord Jesus Christ, and the Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost. Amen. Credo in un Deus Sancte Pater omnipotens aeterne Deum, qui corpora Dei obesia comprimis mentes elevamus, virtutem agiris et premia per Christum Dominum nostrum. Per majestatem tua lauda angeli, adorandum in nationem extremum potestate. Celi celorum virtute salveata serafim, socia exultatione concelebrem. Conquimos en nostras voces una amite lluvia deprecamus, supplici confessiones